Oh, what's up, everybody? It's RBL, and today it's premiere day. It's the first game of the new RBL restart and the new season, so I hope you guys are excited to watch the Battle of LA, the Los Angeles Off-White versus the Los Angeles Mambas, and hopefully this game is very entertaining and has good action. So let's get on to the tip. And so it looks like the Mambas win the tip. Let's see what Darius Garden can do. And I'm actually really excited for this new season as we see Garden take a floater. No, he gives it up. Cotton. Tough shot, and he gets it to go in. I'm actually really excited to watch this season because of just how many new things there are in this league. The new teams, some of the new players. Actually, a lot of new players. New duos. New trios sometimes, but as Fat Shaq scores the first 2 points for the Off-Whites, it's actually really fun to see all these new players and new teams, new everything, and be put into action. And I hope we have some big games this season. I'm really excited for the playoffs and especially All-Star Weekend. It's actually going to be really fun to watch a lot of these things as Garden's going to take a three and miss there. And I'm actually really excited to watch this Mambas team versus this Off-White team because both teams do have pretty good scores on their team. And in particular, I think the Off-White have really good defenders. It's Garden now trying to go against Holiday, who's an elite defender, almost gets a steal right there. I think Fat Shaq's an elite defender as Phillips almost gets a steal. Garden gets it back again. Drew Holiday's an elite defender. And I think this whole team defensively could be really good as Darius Garden gets 2 points there. So let's see how Darius Garden can try and lead this team. He said he felt disrespected about not being included in the top 5 players list, as a lot of people were, but he went out and showed he has a lot of work ethic and things that make him great on the basketball court. As the Off-White are off to a pretty good start here, as the Mambas are currently trying to set up something on offense, as Garden is going to attack. Give it up to Meeks, and he gets it blocked. Great defense there. Brand pushing it up. Phillips lays it in with the left hand, and they're off to a 5-point lead to start this game. Pretty entertaining start, to say the least. Good defense from the Off-Whites as Wagner is going to try to create something maybe for Darius Garden or Dylan Brooks. It is for Darius Garden. Let's see what Garden will do here. He's going to get a screen from Cotton. Pull up J, tough shot. Missing, almost rebounded there by Dylan Brooks, but Shaq pushed it off of Dylan Brooks' hands. And pretty good rebounding right there, as we are going to skip that because that is not important. Here's Holiday now, bringing the ball up the floor. I think Holiday can be one of, if not the best two-way player in the RBL this year, just because of what he brings on the offensive end and the clutch time and the crunch time, and what he brings on the defensive end all the time. Is Brand Green's a three-pointer there. The assist from Drew Holiday, and they are hot now from the field as Garden will try to shut them up. He's going to get a screen from his big man, but great defense here by Holiday. It's going to be a great matchup to watch the whole game as Wagner gives it back over to Garden. Brooks just passing it immediately. Cotton gets fouled there by Shaq with 4.2 seconds left on the shot clock. A terrible mistake there by Fat Shaq. That is costing them around 10 seconds on defense. Here's Brooks inside. Cotton missing. Great defense there by Fat Shaq to recover for that steal attempt. That was a foul. Now here's Holiday. Once again, going to get a screen here from Phillips. Looks like it's a pick and pop, but Holiday might want to create something himself. Isolating against Garden. He gets his pocket picked, and it's out of bounds off of Cotton in the Los Angeles Mambas. So pretty good move there from Cotton to try to deflect the ball out of bounds. Here's Brand. Going to look over to Holiday. Holiday, tough mid-range J. Somehow gets it to roll in. And they're off to an amazing start. 6 for 6 from the field. Taking mostly great shots except for the one by Holiday. But, you know, sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. As here's Brooks now. I'd say you give it back to Garden, who doesn't have Drew Holiday on him, and Drew Holiday almost gets a steal right there. Garden calling for it in the high post. Books takes a terrible three-point shot at the end of the shot clock. Actually, it wasn't that bad of a look, but they're actually really cold right now. Here's Holiday trying to create something. Phillips back to Brand. Brand will get a screen, taking a three-pointer, and he hits again. It looks like the Off-White might just run away with this game. If the Mambas aren't going to do anything at all and they're going to call a timeout, maybe make some substitutions and put Kevin Bangos in the game, an elite scorer. But other than that, they need to step it up on offense and defense. It's been really ugly to watch. All right, so we're here after the timeout, and let's see if they made any adjustments. Seeing from the floor, there's no substitutions, but that is all right. You got to work with what you got. Here's Dylan Brooks out to Garden. Now, the real struggle has been Drew Holiday really is a game changer, because if he shuts down your best player, your second player is going to have to step up. Some people don't have the best second options in the league, as Garden takes a terrible three-pointer, and he somehow makes that one. Weird shot, but as Chris Move would say, that is some shot clock cheese. And back on the Drew Holiday thing, he's actually probably the best point guard defender in the league. I mean, other than probably Von Pillar. He brings such elite defense and really can guard the 1 to 3. Unless somebody is too big, as Holiday will take another terrible shot there. And it looks like the Mambas are off and running. Here's Books now. He's going to take a three. Oh, man, that would have been nice. It would have been mighty nice if he would have made that one, and they would have been on a little bit of a roll. But hopefully some good defensive plays here as they actually get the steal, and Garden's going to push. Kicks it out. Wagner going against Holiday mid-range. Missing there. Taking a tough shot, and really not really a smart shot, as I'm starting to question some of the decisions by these Mamba players. Here's Holiday. Inside, Fat Shaq almost got the N1 to go in. Foul there on Cotton, and he'll head to the line for 2 free throws, as we'll also see some substitutions as Kevin Bangos will come in for his RBL debut. As Shaq makes the first one and makes both free throws. Very surprising if you ask me. Now here's Garrett. They're down by 12. Cotton's going to give it over to Bangos. Is Bangos going to try to create something off the dribble? He throws the lob, and it's stolen by Shaq. Phillips now on the break, going to go up with the left-handed layup and miss the layup in transition. Garrett now pushing. You see Bangos is guarded by Holiday, so as long as Holiday's in the game, it's going to be hard to score buckets. Garrett now. Pull up Jay. Cash. Finally, they get something to go in the hoop after they made substitutions. Here's Holiday, kicks it to Phillips. Phillips gets fouled there by Kevin Bangos. And it looks like Phillips is taken out of the game. No. He's going to stay in, but they do make substitutions to take Fat Shaq out of the game. But still, you do have Drew Holiday in the game, who is an elite defender. As there's a foul right there. They're going to give it up Phillips. Driving baseline foul, and one for the former MVP Aiden Phillips, looking for revenge this season, especially in the playoffs. Phillips, free throw, good. So he cashes that one in there. A 13-point lead. Can Bangos create something for this Mambas team? Crossover. They're going to give it to Meeks in the post. Meeks. Terrible shot. Gets it blocked by Westbrook. And now they're on the break again. Phillips. Going up. Fouled on the line for 2 more free throws. So Phillips being aggressive, and he's been rewarded with 8 points tonight. Can make it 9 right here. And he does. Aiden Phillips, one of the best scorers in the league. One of the best passers. And one of the best at attacking. He's actually just not really liked by a lot of the league, which is understandable when you're a good player, but hopefully he can return to MVP form so we can see amazingness tonight, as Bengals will take a three-pointer and he cashes it in for his first point of his career. He already knew that one was going in too. He had a green light animation. Here's Holiday. Kicks it over to Sessions. What can they create? Burks. 2 minutes left in the first. Kicks it over Holiday for three. Tough shot. Good defense there by Bengals. Got to look at Bengals in the drive. He does, and he throws it down. Kevin Bengals. 5 straight points, and hopefully that becomes a trend for them because they are needing everything they can get off the bench from Kevin Bengals. Played amazing defense so far once he's gotten into the game, and amazing offense too. Phillips, mid-range. Too easy. Can't give him that much space. He's got 11 points, almost as much as the LA Mambas, which is really, really surprising to see. Here's Bengals, guarded by Holiday. And he steps out of bounds. Tough mistake there for Bengals, but he is young, so he'll look to step it up there. As here's Holiday. Kicks it over to Phillips. Phillips now. Sagging off of him a little bit. I'm surprised he didn't shoot right there, and he gets fouled by Cotton. That's his second foul. Looks like he's about to get subbed out of the game. And he does for Dylan Brooks. Looks like he's going to play the power forward position maybe. Naturally a shooting guard / small forward, vice versa, but maybe he's trying to play big. Bengals almost hit the mid-range fadeaway off the spin, but no good, and the Off-Whites are to the races, and an and one there for Sessions as Brooks is in disbelief that he made that. It's a 15-point game with 1:10 remaining in the first quarter. Great first quarter and start to the season by the Off-Whites, looking to be a contender for sure this year. Sessions swishes in the free throw. Now, can we see a comeback? If I'm Kevin Bengals, my team isn't stepping up, so I'm just going to take a lot of three-pointers, a lot of drives to the rim, pull up Jays. I'm doing whatever I can to get my team back into the game, as he does, and he gets big on Drew Holiday. He's got 7 points to start off this game. He's been their leading scorer. You really hope Kevin Bengals can have a big night tonight, maybe 30-plus from the rookie in his first game. Is inside Burks, puts it in, and they take advantage of Kevin Bengals being not the biggest defender and get the switch on their center to get an easy bucket. Now Bengals, can he come down and score again? Bengals pull up Jay. Oh, it just rims in and out. A good shot though is Phillips now. Can Phillips score again? Post spin, tough shot, missing and tipped in by Westbrook. It is 34-16, and this Off-White team is just making it look too easy at times. Here's Bengals now. We know Bengals has a lot of range, and he's actually very athletic. He could have thrown the lob there on the cut to him. They give it back in the corner. Bengals now faking, posting up, gets the screen. Tough mid-range J, and he can't knock it down. 1 second left. Holiday can't hit the buzzer beater. So Off-White up by 18 at the end of the first. Second quarter starting in just a bit. So we're back here for the second quarter. Here's Phillips. Crossing over, good move inside Burks. Ooh, terrible layup, but somehow he gets it around the defender and puts it in. Up by 20. Bengals now. He's going to have to step it up. Gets a screen from Brooks, mid-range, and it's cash. He's got 9. He's honestly probably their only hope at getting this team back into the game. Backdoor cut, Phillips. Can't put it in. Good defense from Garrett, and they're running. Bengals now with the ball. I can see a big dunk coming here. Oh, he tries to throw it in, and look at Drew Holiday playing amazing defense there, tipping the ball, forces a jump ball. Now, Kevin Bengals, I do think he has the athletic advantage here in the jump ball and the vertical, but I don't know if he'll win it. And he will. Almost another jump ball. Bangos kicks it back out. So Kevin Bangos really been this Mambas team, which hasn't been much so far. Gonna get a screen for three. Yes. Kevin Bangos, hot off the bench. Been fun to watch this young man play, and I don't see any substitutions coming in whatsoever, as the Mambas are down by 15 and actually have played pretty well with Kevin Bangos on the floor as their main scorer. Kevin Bangos trying to guard Holiday. They get the switch. Holiday now trying to create something. Goes up for a tough layup, and it's blocked. Garrett with the rebound. Pushing the tempo. Garrett, is he going to throw it down? No, he lays it in. But they make it a 13-point game, and this game has been entertaining to watch, to say the least. Here's Holiday. Gets the screen and another switch. Phillips on the cut. Throws down the one-handed jam. How about a standing dunk from their point guard with the vertical? It's nice to say. Nice to see, sorry. Here's Bangos now. Gets the screen. Step back J. Tough one. Yes, sir. Count it again. Kevin Bangos is on fire. Trying to put this Mambas team on his back. The rookie off the bench, contributing as much as he can. And if I'm the Mambas, I'm keeping him in. I'm keeping him in. There's no reason you should substitute him out right now. If he's hot, he's hot. He's going to be a J.R. Smith type of player, a microwave type of player. They are going to keep him in, along with Dylan Brooks and Darius Garden added onto the floor. So hopefully this lineup can produce for them. So they're trying to run a pick and roll here. Phillips got Bangos on him. Can he play good defense? No. I don't know if anybody in the league can defend Aiden Phillips like that. He's just such an amazing offensive player. Bangos has Phillips on him now. Are they going to go right back at each other? Bangos gets the screen, kicks it to Meeks. If I'm Bangos, I'm doing a backdoor cut right here. But they're going to give it to Garden. Garden, can he create off the screen? Floater, but he does get fouled there by Singleton. So he'll head to the line for 2 more points. Being aggressive is everything in basketball at the right time. If you're aggressive at the right time, it can lead to fouls. It can lead to frustration after many fouls, technical fouls, ejections. It can lead to so many different things. It can lead to the defense sagging off of you. Being able to drive at an elite level is something you would love to have. As Phillips showing how to drive, he's got, just 18 points already on 70% field goal shooting. He might be in for a huge night as Bangos kicks it back out to Brooks. Now, Bangos does have their center on him, and Phillips reaches in for a foul. Now, if I'm the Mambas, keep driving to the hoop, as it looks like Phillips was just dozing off over there. Meeks now kicks it over to Garden. Garden in the pick and roll. Going to go to the rack. Tough layup, and he gets it to go in. It's a 13-point game. If they can step it up on defense, their offense is looking potent right now. Step it up on defense, and you actually have a chance of coming back and making this a game. Shit, making this a game. My bad. Shaq now. Brand for 3. No, but Fat Shaq tipping the ball back in. Here's Bangos. Bangos gets the switch, a fadeaway 3 from way downtown. Almost rolled in, and here's Phillips. Back up to Brand, the crossover. Guarded by Garden and stolen. Garden now. Will he look inside? Brooks throws down the one-handed jam. Great defense there by Garden. Defense turning into offense. You're seeing at the highest level as Phillips another backdoor cut, and he is taking advantage of being guarded by a young rookie who does not know what he's doing on defense. Here's Bangos. He's going to get a double screen here. Works a little bit. Step back J over Phillips, and he puts that one in as well. So Kevin Bangos and Aiden Phillips going at each other tonight. Bangos with 16 and Phillips with 20. Been fun to watch them go at each other. Shaq now in the post. Goes up and misses. Good defense there by Meeks. Bangos calling for the ball. He gets it again. Kicks it over to Brooks. Open for a second. Meeks back over Brooks. Is he going to drive inside? He will, and he'll put in the layup. Congratulating himself. It's an 11-point game right now. Looks like the Mambas are kind of coming back. A backdoor cut by Phillips. Gets it blocked. He greened the layup, but he got it blocked. Garden now. Oh, he should have taken that in. He's going to take it in now and somehow fit it through the defender in the backboard. And it's a 9-point game just like that. And Phillips gets fouled there. I don't know how in the world he made that plus the foul, but Aiden Phillips showing out tonight, as it looks like they're going to keep in their lineups as just one substitution. It was Cotton. Now let's see what Bangos has to give back at Aiden Phillips. They're going to call a timeout, maybe drop a play, and just talk about, their resilience. They were down by 20. It was, I believe, 34-14, and now it's only a 12-point game. It was just a 9-point game before Phillips had to go crazy, but it's looking like this Mambas team actually might come back. As here's Books, gives it into Bangos. Bangos around Phillips to the rack, and he gets it blocked by Phillips. Playing good defense and out of bounds on Phillips. I don't know if I've ever seen Aiden Phillips play defense that well, but it was beautiful to watch for sure. Now they're going to pass the ball in, setting a screen for Bangos. Wagner has to kick it out, and Cotton in the post. Almost got his pocket picked right there. Cotton, a big man, gives it over. Garden, floater. Yes! Darius Garden improved his scoring in this quarter, and now it's only a 10-point game. And if they step up their defense, they're in this game, because their offense has looked amazing so far. Here's Brand, kicks it over to Shaq. Singleton now. Back out to Phillips. Singleton going up, and he puts it in. Their defense has been terrible, and the Off-Whites have been able to expose them. Garden now over to Bangos, who's been their best player today, even though he is in his first game as a rookie, and he makes a rookie mistake. Brand now. Phillips in the corner, and it's green. You cannot leave Aiden Phillips open from anywhere on the court. Aiden Phillips, an MVP-like performance so far. Bangos now. Can he answer back? Kicks it back out to Cotton. Garden. And he's fouled there by Brand. Got to stay aggressive as Drew Holiday checks into the game to try to defend Bangos. He's a worse offensive player than Phillips, obviously, so maybe they can get a couple stops that way. Garden now guarded by Brand. He's got to be aggressive. Gets a switch onto Drew Holiday. Gets his pocket picked. Cotton recovers to the rack, and he lays it in with the left hand. Good recovery there by Cotton. Now, see what Westbrook can do for the Off-Whites. Looks like there's going to be more substitutions. But with Phillips out of the game, you should be able to recover on the defensive end pretty well, as they do get a stop there. As Garden now going to push it against Holiday. Getting past Holiday, but blocked out of bounds. Drew Holiday playing absolute clamps tonight. It's really been hard to score on him at all, even if you do have a screen. As now it's just Bangos in the game for this team. Oh, and Garden, sorry. Garden puts it in over Shaq. Darius Garden heating up in this second quarter. Really proving why he was picked so high, especially the 7th pick in the draft. It's really high. Here's Holiday now. Kicks it back out to Sessions. Sessions now. Going up, and he gets it blocked. Great defense. Garden now pushing again. Garden going up against Brand. Doesn't take it. Bangos for 3. Yes. And Kevin Bangos has cut the lead to 8. Great decision there by Garden to kick it back out to his teammate, who looks for Bangos for the open three-pointer. They need to stop right here to get into this game. Brand now trying to go up against Garden. And great defense there, but Shaq recovers the board and puts it in. Sorry for the stuttering. I've been talking for a good 30-40 minutes, As here's Bangos now. Bangos kicks it back out to Garrett. Tough layup, and he gets fouled. Would have been amazing if that was an and one, but nonetheless, you still probably get free points at the free throw line as he misses the first one. I jinxed it. He's going to miss this one too, watch. Yeah, he makes it. No, he misses both free throws at the line. You need to hit your free throws when you are aggressive like they have been so far with only 4 free throws attempts. Here's Fat Shaq at the top of the key. Kicks it back out to Sessions. Looks like they're setting up a 3-point play for Holiday. Bangos shuts it down immediately. Sessions from all the way out there. Nowhere even close, but Holiday hustles and gets the offensive board. A spin. Pull up over Bangos. No good. Bangos calling for the ball. Can he create for them? Inside. Yes, he can. Garrett making up for his terrible free throw shooting as Drew Holiday, 1 of 6 from the field. Not particularly been great at all from the field, but his defense has been more than enough to make up for it. If Drew Holiday could step up his defense, I could really see this off-white team winning a championship. I think I said offense. Yeah, I meant offense. He's just an amazing defensive player. But if he becomes an elite two-way player, they're definitely going to have a shot at making the championship. As here's Garden. The hook. Weird shot to see. Shaq pushes it up. Holiday. From the logo. Oh, he almost drains it. So it's a 10-point game at half. The Mambas coming back, and it's looking to be a pretty entertaining game, to say the least. I'll see you in the second half when we resume the Battle of LA to see who topples the top of the LA teams in the RBL. And so we're back here in the second half, and Fat Shaq is taking the ball up. Story of the game has been Aiden Phillips with 26 first-half points. He has been so fun to watch as Shaq goes up, and he puts in the layup over Cotton. The struggles for the Mambas have not been offense. It's been their defense. It's been absolutely atrocious as Garden gets an easy bucket there. They are really good at offense right now, but they're struggling on the defensive end as Garden has 17 and has stepped up his play significantly from the first quarter into the second quarter and hopefully the second half. Now Holiday gets his pocket picked there by Garden. Garden, good defense there from Holiday recovering. Inside, books foul and 1. And he has a chance to make it a 7-point game right here. Great defensive play there by Garden and then finding his teammate running with him. And Dylan Brooks starting to get a little bit involved. If he can become a scorer for them, hey, this team has a chance of beating anybody. As here's Holiday being pressured by Garden. They're looking to give it to Phillips. Oh, good move there by Holiday. Shifting the defenders. Fouled. An acrobatic layup, but could not get it to go in. So at the line for 2 free throws. He makes the first. Not a really good free throw shooter, but makes both of them. As here is Garden. Bringing it up. Got to be aggressive. Like I said in the first half, it leads to so many different things in basketball. As here's Garden. Trying to do something. Takes a terrible shot. Gets it blocked. Foul, though. And 1 again there by Meeks. And he'll head to the line for a free throw to make it a 6-point game. And they miss again. They have been atrocious on free throws tonight. They have missed 3 free throws that I can remember, and 1 there for Brand. If they had made those 3 free throws, I mean, it's a 5-point game. They have just missed out on a lot of opportunities to get better. As Brand misses a free throw, so a couple of missed free throws in a row. As here's Wagner. Gonna give it to Garden. Inside on Brand. Gets it blocked by Shaq. Great defense there as Phillips will push it up the court. The little spin. Double teamed. Has to find an open Singleton. Phillips at the top of the inside. Holiday lays it in with the left hand. This might be a chance where you run the Kevin Bangos lineup with all your 3 top scorers. But in all honesty, if Devin Books does not step it up, Dylan Books does not step it up, this game can get ugly really quick again. So they're down by 11. Garden. Cotton, mid-range J, ugly jump shot, and he misses that one. So here's Holiday bringing it up. Phillips way downtown, green light. He is on fire tonight. Here's Garden. What can he do against Phillips? Nice little stop right there. Garden inside Cotton. He throws it down with 2 hands. Finally providing something on offense. As they're down by 12 and they need a couple more stops to get back into this game. Then again, I'm mentioning their free throws. They've missed 5 so far. And that's just huge, such a huge difference as Brand cuts back door. Oh, man. It has been tough to watch the Mambas team play defense like some toddlers. As here's Cotton. Gets it back out to Books. Can he create something? Garden. Shot clock winding down. Open mid-range. Cashes it in. Good shot there from Garden. He's got 19 and Phillips has 29. Backdoor cut. Phillips. Make that 31. Aiden Phillips has, I'm pretty sure, at least 10 points off of just backdoor cuts. Catching the defense sleeping. Here's Wagner. Gives it to Garden. Gets the screen. Under to Cotton, and a nice dime there from Garden to Gerald Cotton, who's got 8 points tonight, and they're all in the paint. And a timeout from the Off-White. Not liking what he sees on the floor from his team. Off-White's going to take a quick timeout. And so we're back from the timeout break. Just had some water so my throat clears. But let's see if the Mambas can come back. Here's Holiday. Kicks it over to Shaq. Phillips now. Back out. Singleton. Can't hit. Good defense there. And forcing one of the worst shooters on the court to shoot. Garden. Trying to post up Holiday. Trying to get big on him. Gets his pocket picked. You can't dribble the ball around Holiday for that long. He's just an amazing defender. Phillips, floater. No. Books with the good rebound between 2 people. Wagner can't dribble at all against Holiday. Neither can a lot of people. Garden now guarded by Westbrook, the taller and slower defender. Gives it back out to Books. Garden now. Gonna have to pull up, and it's green. Darius Garden trying to become one of the best players in the RBL. I know he's been really frustrated about being disrespected and neglected, but in that first quarter, it looked like he was one of the worser ones. But all of a sudden, he's starting to turn it up. As Singleton greening a mid-range. The defense has been terrible. Like, they have been unable to stop the Off-White at all. As here's Garden. It's back over to Cotton. You see, if I'm Garden, I'm backdoor cutting if you're fronting me like that. You have to watch the ball and the defender at the same time. As Cotton has Phillips on him, this should be an easy 2 as he takes a fadeaway and it rims out. Just not a smart decision there. I think you need to sub in Kevin Bangos, as they are going to, it looks like. Shaq inside, and it's in. If you're going to double team, I say you double team off Singleton and make him shoot. I just don't understand why you double off Shaq and just allow free 2 points every time they come down the court. So Kevin Bangos is in the game now. He was hot when he came into the game. See if he can turn it up again. Bangos. From downtown, it is green. Kevin Bangos looking like one of the most lethal scorers we've seen already, and it's just his first game. Bangos playing really good defense here on Holiday. He gets double teamed. Burks inside. He throws down the left-handed hammer over the top of the defense. As you see at the bottom, the bench outscoring Off-White by 15. It's mostly been Kevin Bangos putting in work. He's being guarded by Holiday. Another three. Why not? Kevin Bangos trying to single-handedly bring his team back into the game, and it's been really fun to watch. A third-round pick producing like this is something you don't see every day. As Phillips getting big on a big guy, only being 6'4", 6'5", as Drew Holiday has locked down takeover. Bangos, he's going to need a screen. No, he's not. He's going to go create a mid-range J, and it's green. 8 straight points from Kevin Bangos. It looks like nobody can stop him. Not even Drew Holiday would take over. And now Bangos has takeover, and it's stripped by Garrett. Garrett now to the rack. Puts it in, and it's an 8-point game. This has been entertaining to watch. This bench unit is starting to play amazing. Phillips, another backdoor cut. I just don't understand how you allow somebody to backdoor cut so many times in one game. As here's Bangos. They got to take advantage of his takeover while it lasts. They're going to set him a screen. Better give it right back. Meeks trying to create something. Caught in. Puts it in over the glass. So, this bench unit for the Mambas really turning it up now. And you love to see that. Double teaming Holiday, which is a bit odd. Holiday really hasn't been a scorer too much today. Sessions now at the top, wasting clock basically. It's point. Got to get a good contest here. They do. And they stop him. Good defense there from Bangos. Bangos cutting back door, laying it in. 10 points since Bangos has entered the game. It's a 6-point game. The closest it's been since the first quarter. Holiday now. Can he create? They double team Holiday. Inside Burks. Foul and one. Just when you think the Mambas are playing good and making good decisions, they double team Drew Holiday, who is 1 of 7 from the field. Burks, of course, he greens the mid-range free throw. Here's Bangos now. Can he create for himself again and keep his streak going? He's got 10 already since coming off the bench, and Holiday picks his pocket and is going to lay it in, and all of a sudden, it's an 11-point game. It was just a 6-point game, but this team managed to mess that up. Here's Bangos. If I'm him, I'm getting a screen, and I'm just chucking up three-pointers. Bangos now has Westbrook, and he gets picked by the tall Westbrook. Wow. Here's Holiday. Phillips now with the ball. Sessions, jab stepping. That just blows my mind that a point guard and Kevin Bangos got ripped by that center. And just like that, it's a 13-point game. They doubled their lead in less than a minute. Here's Bangos. Gets a screen. Doesn't work. Caught an inside hook. Greens the hook. And they stop their scoring drought. Phillips now. Guarded by Garrett. Now, if this Mambas team had a great defender, they would not be struggling at all right now. As Westbrook hits a three, and this is hard to watch this defense play so terribly. Here's Garrett. Gets a screen. Gets it over inside. Meeks. He's not going to go with it. He's going to give it out to Bangos. Going to get a screen here. A fadeaway three. And it almost jumps in the hoop there at the end. But a 14-point game. It was getting close. But the Mambas can't play any defense at all. All right, so we're here for the fourth quarter. Now, can Kevin Bangos continue scoring at an elite level, guarded by Aiden Phillips, which is nowhere near the defender that Drew Holiday was? Caught and double-teamed. Bucks should have taken the three. Garrett trying to give it to Bangos. It's not working. Cotton now. Trying to create himself. Gets fouled there by Burks. So a bailout call there, and he'll head to the line for two. And he misses. It has been about 4 or 5 missed free throws in a row from this Mambas team. And it just goes to show, if you cash in your free throws, they've missed 6 free throws now. You add those 6 points, it's a 7-point game. Just as easy as that. Phillips, pull up. Why not? Why not go in the hoop? Aiden Phillips has played like the best player in the league, which he was last season, and that's why he's rewarded with the MVP. Bangos now. Out to Meeks. Now here's Books, back out to Bangos. The tough fadeaway three-pointer, and of course it does not go in. Phillips. Oh my goodness. He's looking like Steph Curry tonight. That was super, super deep, and he just banks it in. Books now. Can they create? It's a 19-point game. Bangos from way downtown. No good there. It looks like this Off-White team is actually going to pull off the W. Still 8 minutes left, so hopefully this Mambas team can pull it off. But Off-White has been amazing. Phillips, is he going to get another bucket? No. Passes it to Burks. And he greens it. Terrible defense. About 3 minutes ago of game time, it was a 6-point game. They are now down by 21. Bangos. It's a screen. Oh, he should have pulled that right there. Had a little bit of separation. It's a screen from Books. Gets the switch. They bring the double. Garrett in the corner. Yes! Keeping their hopes and dreams of coming back alive. 18-point game. Here's Sessions. And a timeout from Off-White. So we're back after the timeout here, and hopefully the Mambas have drawn up a good defensive plan, as Drew Holiday's subbed into the game along with Darius Garden, and Kevin Bangos is on the bench as Garden playing good defense. Books now. Can he score himself? He's been so passive today. It's actually been a little bit of frustrating to watch, as he's had multiple opportunities, but maybe the nervousness of playing in his first game has really just slowed him down. As Meeks, the stretch big green in a three-pointer out here. Nice to see him get involved. It's a 15-point game. If you get hot on defense right here, you get a steal or a block right here, or a good shot contest, I mean, the momentum, it could just be crazy, as Brand will take a three. Missing, and a tip in there from Singleton. Got a box out. They had a double team, and it left Brand open, so I mean, a good game plan and all originality, but just you can't pick up on defense. You can't pick up the boards. And Shaq with a nice block there. Brand for three. Yes. It seems like every shot they've taken, it just goes in. If the Mambas are going on a run, it's getting canceled immediately. It's sad to watch sometimes. Garden has Holiday on him. Good move. Back out to Books. He passes it immediately. I don't understand that foul. And one. Meeks trying to do everything he can off the bench to help his team come back as well. 17-point game. And they make it a 16-point game. You capitalize on free throws. You miss 6 free throws, you add that to your score. It's a 10-point game. Holiday gets his pocket picked by Meeks. Meeks playing great defense here. Shaq now. Oh, Phillips open on the backdoor cut. Decide not to hit him. Holiday, terrible shot. Somehow gets it to go in. What did I tell you? It feels like every shot they take is so derailing to this Mambas team. And really, if Dylan Brooks had any kind of shot selection that was good, any kind of scoring, this team wouldn't be down by this much. But it feels like Dylan Brooks has been, I hate to say it, but just useless so far. He hasn't done anything for this team at all. And I hate to say it, Dylan, but you're playing like trash right now. Darius Garden and Kevin Bangos have done their work. But I don't even know if you've scored yet. I think you had a dunk and that's it. So they're double teaming Holiday. And almost stolen there by Meeks. 5 seconds remaining. If I'm the Mambas, I'm putting in my guy Bangos as well. And just see what these three can do on the court right now. Because you're down by 18 and you need your last chance. Holiday over a double team. Missing Shaq. Of course he secures the board. Goes up. Tough layup. Great defense there from Cotton. Now here's Brooks. Is he going to get aggressive? Gets fouled there by Holiday. Here's Meeks passing the ball in now. Looks like they're setting up a play for Garden here. Garden gonna drive to the rack. Floater. Yes. Makes it an 16-point game. So that's actually doable in 4:30. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. That is more than doable. Just got to play great defense here. Phillips now. The spin. Gets it blocked. Great defense there from Wagner. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody do that. Taden Phillips. Garden, half spin. Oh, good move there. Garden. And he gets it sent out of bounds by Shaq. Not playing around. And for some reason, it's the off-white ball. Might actually bounced off of Darius Garden's shoulder. So how about Shaq playing elite defense right there? Backdoor cut. Holiday lays it in. And this game looks all but over. 18-point game. Look at the Mambas bench. So much disappointment. They're going to call a timeout. See if they have anything left in the tank. Player of the game, Aiden Phillips, no surprise. Basically been unguardable tonight. He might be coming for his second MVP in a row, and it's just so fun to watch him play. I mean, his ability to shoot, score from the mid-range, pass, finish at the rim at an elite level too. It's just so fun to watch him play. He's been amazing. Without them, they're not in this game at all. Here's Cotton at the top of the key. No Kevin Bangos in the game. Garden now. Garden going up on Shaq and somehow, some way, puts it in the hoop. They're not shooting bad percentage. They're just playing terrible defense. I don't know how many times I've said it, but they're terrible at defense. Here's Holiday. To the rack. Mid-range. Yes. It feels like every time they have a little slimmer of hope and like a little chance to get back. They make 100%. They make anything they want. It's just actually ridiculous. Here's Garden. About 3 minutes remaining in the game. Brooks. Will he make this three? Yes. Yes. Finally, Dylan Brooks getting involved. They could have done that a lot of the game and gotten him easy looks. But it's just something with the coaching. Shaq now. Hop step. Side singleton. Gets it blocked. Garden now. Back inside. Wagner puts it in. Here's Brand. And Off-White needs a timeout. See you after the timeout. And so we're back, and the Off-White have looked. Nothing has changed on the floor. Kind of surprising. I would sub in Kevin Bangos just to get him experience. Holiday lays it in. Here's Wagner. Now Books. And it's stolen by Holiday. Just so many good defensive plays from Drew Holiday. I can't even count. Brand for three. Why not? Why not? They make almost every shot I see them shoot. It's actually insane. So a blowout here in the opener. This game was very entertaining to watch, though. Very fun to see. Drew Holiday with another steal. Is he going to dunk this one? Yes, he will. Looking like the defensive player of the year so far. But as I was saying, this game is super entertaining to watch. Even if it is a blowout, you're just seeing so many players so many players make so many plays, and it's so fun to watch. Phillips, he's going to be unselfish, and it cost them 2 points, but it doesn't matter. It's just seeing guys like Kevin Bangos step up their game, and not only his first ever game. You're seeing other guys like Drew Holiday pick it up on defense. Been amazing. Aiden Phillips just fill up the stat sheet. I don't even know how many points he has right now, but it's a lot. Fat Shaq not being an aggressive player, but hasn't needed to be. He's been amazing on defense. As Phillips hits another three-pointer. It's just been really fun to watch these two teams go at it. Yes, LA only got close once or twice, but those were fun runs to watch them make. And these teams definitely do have potential to make it all the way. I think one thing the Mambas are lacking is defensive prowess. If they can somehow pull off a trade or a signing to sign somebody who is locked down defense and is not too bad at offense, something like a Drew Holiday or even a slider version, they can definitely make it to the championship and win it. But I think the Off-White right now, yes, this is the first game of the season, and this is the only team I've watched play. I think their defensive ability has them at the top of the league because Aiden Phillips can do everything on the offensive end imaginable. And then at defense, you have Fat Shaq and Drew Holiday, who are both lockdown defenders. And, it was fun to watch these teams play. And I'm actually super excited for the next game as well. But other than that, man, this game was a blowout. But it was entertaining. One of the more entertaining blowouts I've ever seen. But anyways, let's take a look at the box stat scores. Box score stats? Yeah. So Aiden Phillips, 46 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 of 5 from downtown, had a block as well. And then Drew Holiday, the game changer, 18 points, 16 assists, 4 steals, 1 block. Luther Brand coming a dead eye from downtown, 18 points. Fat Shaq did everything he needed to do on defense. Definitely, you got 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates right here. Rest of the team, nothing special, but for the Mambas, Kevin Bangos off the bench as a rookie, a young and experienced small rookie, 29 points. Yeah, played absolutely amazing. just didn't get to play as much as you would like him to. You like to limit the turnovers as well. Darius Garden had a pretty good game, but I know he can do way better than that. And then the disappointment of the game, definitely Dylan Brooks. I mean, yeah, 4-7, that's a great percentage. But he couldn't play defense. He just couldn't. It didn't look like he was out there. I mean, there was only a few times where I was like, wow, is that Dylan Brooks making a play, or he just needs to step it up and become a defender. Actually, if we look at his defensive stats right now, I don't think they are actually that good. 85 perimeter defense is actually pretty decent, but like I said, I mean, you got defenders and a shooter. I mean, everything's going to just fall in place for this team. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first game of the RBL season, and I'll get on to the next game, and I'll see you guys at the next game. Peace.